an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. If you're here today, I want to talk to you about having a pandemic reunion with your Philippine. In the Philippines. Having a pandemic reunion with your Philippine in the Philippines. Yeah! Woo! What a joy, such a joy it is to come back to you, my friends. And today I want to say, for those of you here for the first time, if you would please, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. See me fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when we talk about the Philippines, you understand, this is a country that, just much like other countries of the world, is going through a tremendous amount of changes. Yeah, changes. And one of the changes they're going through, ladies and gentlemen, is a reunification. I can say that word. Reunification. Yeah, reunification of people in love. Foreigners are trying to come out here to see their lady. And it is a beautiful time, man. It's a beautiful time when you see people that have been separated. Thank you so much, Sarah, for the donation to the nation. More love to you, much love to you, my brother from another mother. More blessings, much love. But it's a beautiful time, man, when you see these people that have been separated by distance and for over almost 2 years, and all of a sudden, the gates have been opened. The floodgates are open, and they're reunited. It's an awesome time, man. Awesome. So, today we're going to talk about some things that you may want to run into as you reunite with your Filipina in the Philippines. Yeah, as you reunite. I remember that song said, reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited, and like I knew we would. Remember that song? I think it was Peaches and Herb or whatever it was. But it was a good song. But you know, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, when you reunite with your loved one, with the one you say you love, you know, it's not a good time. It can turn out to be for bad or for good, you know? Because sometimes you reunited shows you some stuff that you didn't see over the internet. Yeah. You know, sometimes you reunited with your lady, you had seen her before, but sometimes, over a 2-year period of time, guess what happens, ladies and gentlemen? People change. People change their appearance. Sometimes they change the cologne they use, the perfume they use, they change the eyelashes to get, you know, all kind of stuff going on. And sometimes when you're on the internet, you can't see the changes because the internet hides a lot of things. So whenever you reunite with your lady from the Philippines, remember, you might just notice a few things that you didn't like, that you don't like. Number one, you might notice that she's very boisterous. What you mean boisterous? She loud. Because a lot of Filipinos are loud and proud, just like BobbieD. I'm loud and I'm proud, and I don't care who know about it. I'm loud and I'm proud, and I don't care who know about it. Yeah, I'm loud, man. You know? And so sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, when you're on the internet, the noise is reduced somewhat, okay? But when you're up close, face to face, person to person, all the noise level is accumulated in your eardrums. And you're like, well, can you use your inside voice for me, little sister? Please, ma'am. Can you just use that inside voice a little bit for me, please? They said, inside voice? What do you mean? This is my inside voice. I don't want to know what your country loud voice is. But yeah, you'll notice things like that. Sometimes you'll notice that the way she reacted to you over the internet is totally different. You know why? Because when you're dealing with someone face to face versus over the internet, all the barriers are gone. Okay? All the modes, the walls are down. There's nothing to hide the fact that you don't like that man. There's nothing to hide the fact that you don't like your lady anymore because she looked too sexy. She wearing too much makeup. You didn't see all that makeup till you got up and close and personal with her. And now you say, hey, she looked like a clown with all that makeup on her. And you want to tell her, can you just take that makeup off? But you too ashamed. You too ashamed. You think it might hurt her feelings. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, I didn't notice all this makeup she had, all this rouge and eyeliner and lipstick, all that. I didn't notice that on the internet. And then you notice the clothes she wears. Oh, Lord. I'm coming down to it now, guys. You notice the clothes she wears. You know, you guys are very, very conservative. You know, you like me. I don't like my woman wearing no hot shot stuff. You know, teeny bopper stuff going up her butt. I don't like that. Showing all her butt and all her legs. I don't like that. That's not. I don't play that game. You know, but that's the game they play out here. A lot of Filipinos, they wear these tight shorts and they cut off jeans. You know what I'm saying? And all you see is thighs and butts. That's all you see. I mean, they can maybe not even be thick. They could be skinny as a rail, but they're gonna have on some short tights, and all you see is thighs and butts. Okay? I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't want my lady running around the world and with me, and all I'm looking at is thighs and butts, and everybody else. Hold on. Get up. Okay, this is directing me to move. I'm all right here. And all you see is thighs and butts. I don't like that. And I don't like my woman advertising her body to nobody else but me. And when she with me, she need to be clean and serene and peaceful. Look like a lady, act like a lady, walk like a lady, don't act like a slut. Because I don't play that, you know? And so you might just notice that she done got a little sophisticated. And she become a sophisticated woman. Remember that? Sophisticated lady. Remember that song? She became a sophisticated lady in 2 years' time. And she wearing them cut off jeans. And you're like, oh God, why she had to do that to me? And so you scared to tell her you don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So all of these kind of things come up when you reunite with your lady. Things that you've never seen before. Things you've never happened to you before. And then she be like, oh, can you give me 1,000 pesos? And you go, what? She never asked you for a peso over the internet, right? All of a sudden, she want monetary. You know what I'm saying? Where did it come from? You know what I'm saying? Changes. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the changes because they're going to happen. You don't want to get caught by surprise, okay? So sometimes the pandemic reunification can be good. Sometimes it can be bad. Use the pandemic reunification as a measurement. What you mean measurement, baby? The measurement. You know, you ever seen a measuring tape? To measure your waist and your size, your stomach, and women's coconuts, you know what I'm saying? Got measuring tape, man. The measure is your love still there. The measure if your desire is still there. The measure, do you still want to be with this lady? Okay? That's another opportunity for you to make a change, okay? Because a lot of times, I tell you, people change over time. And if you haven't kept up with changes she's made, she hasn't kept up with the changes. I hope this thing ain't falling down. She hasn't kept up with the changes you've made. You're going to be total strangers in the night, looking at each other, trying to find out what is wrong with her. And she getting the same thing in her mind. What is wrong with this man? You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to see you go out like that. Be ready. Be ready like Freddie. And to deal with the changes that may come up. Okay? Now, the changes that come up will determine if your love is strong or if your love is weak. Okay? As war. I don't know about you. But when I dealt with Lisa D 5 long years. And every time I came to see every year. Twice a year. And every time I see her, there was some changes Lisa D made. You know, I'm serious. There was some changes in her attitude. There were some changes in sometimes how she dressed. When I first met Lisa D, she was dressing like a school mom. You know, a school mom, real nice and just normal, average. You know, nothing flashy, nothing sexy, just school mom type. And that was okay with me, you know, because it was okay. But as we progressed, right, she got more sophisticated. She got to be a sophisticated lady. And she dressed a little bit more moderate, okay? A little bit more appealing. Because I wanted it, actually. I encouraged her. I said, listen, you're dressing too much like you're still in the province. I said, I love you, just the way you are, but can you just spice it up a little? And that's what she did. She spiced up her dressing a little bit more. You ever heard of skinny jeans? She wore them skinny jeans, and the skinny jeans show your shape. Oh, Lisa D got a good shape, man. And the skinny jeans just bring it out. I loved it. And it's nothing that revealing. I mean, it's nothing that entices others. It's just for me. Okay?
Tell the truth,
So,
Bob.
I'm telling the truth. She used to tell the truth. I'm telling the truth. You know that? And then she started doing some other things. She never wore makeup. I like that. She never wore makeup, so that wasn't a big deal. But she did start putting on some lipstick. And I was like, what are you doing? She said, that's just a little light lipstick. And then I got used to it. It wasn't a big deal. But that's all. She don't wear no makeup. That's one big deal thing I had. Only thing she'll have on is a little light lipstick. I love that about her. When you see women wear a lot of makeup, that's what they're doing, trying to make up for the deficits of their appearance. Something they're trying to hide so you won't see. Okay? So I'm gonna tell you something, gentlemen. When you come out there to your Filipina and she got a whole bunch of makeup on, looking like a clown and almost have a frown, ask her, look here, excuse me, Peter, I love you. But can you go to the bathroom and take that stuff off your face? She said, what you talking about, sir? Take that makeup off. I want to see what I'm getting. I want to see what I'm getting into. Yeah, and it's not, they shouldn't be embarrassed if you ask them that in a nice way, right? I mean, if they are embarrassed, that tells you you're not for me. You don't want me to see what the real you trying to hide. What you trying to hide? You know, those are the questions you need to ask. And ladies, the same thing with you. If you get a man and he come to see you from the USA or whatever country, and he all dressed up in a suit or tie or whatever, you said, look here, sir, you're in the Philippines now. You ain't got to do all that. Can you just get some normal clothes on so I can see who you are normally? And I know what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? All of that. And a lot of men be getting all the latest stuff. They get the plastic surgery and all of that. Don't do all of that, man. Be you. Be you, man. Be you, woman. And women, I'm telling you, when you come out here, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find some of these Filipinas that wear, they go get this, what's it called? What's that whitening stuff called? Glutathione. They go get these glutathione shots. Now you know it's a shot, right? You get it intravenously in your arm, or you can buy the pills. They got it in the cream. They got it in the soap. If you come out here and your lady she was Moreno when you talked to her on the internet 2 years ago, and you come out here now and she all white as snow, you like, oh lady, it's a problem. That's what happened to me. I'm gonna tell you. One day I was out here talking to Lisa D. Okay, one year I came out there to see her. Lisa always, when I first met her, she was always light, okay? She was light-skinned Filipino. She's always been that way. So I come here on, I think it was the second or third year, I don't know. I come here and no, I met her in Manila. I met her in Manila that time. She was living in Manila. So I go to Manila. I said, where's she at? I'm waiting at the airport for you to pick me up, right? I went to the airport. Where's she at? She was right next to us. She tapped me on the shoulder. Said, who is you, lady? She said, it's me. I said, what? She was dark at the night. I'm telling you, man. Lisa D had turned. It was pretty though. She was pretty. The dark complexion on Lisa D brought out all her beauty, and she looked good. That's why I didn't recognize her. It was Lisa D. She was almost darker than me, and that rhymed. But she had a reason. She was taking some medication, and the medication that she took affected her complexion, okay? And so she wasn't taking no glutathione on, don't get out of it. But she was taking medication, and she was dark. She's a Moreno. She'd never been a Moreno in her life, okay? And when I saw her, I was like, whoa, she's sexy hot. And not only did I see the sexy hotness in her, but the men that was out there at the airport, everybody had their eyeballs straight on her. She looked good, man. But she ain't got that Moreno now because the medicine she had to stop. She don't take the medicine no more. So she had got off of it. She was done with her treatment. So the medicine made her dark and it brought out her complexion. But in the opposite, when you flip that page, when you flip it, right, some of the women will be taking glutathione to bring out their lightness. You know, they think, for once, I don't know what the reason is, but a lot of Filipinos believe that their dark skin turns off foreigners. And it's not necessarily true. Some foreigners like dark-skinned, Moreno type Filipinos. Some of them don't. I happen to like dark-skinned Filipinos. I really do. It's okay with me, you know. But Filipinos having it in mind that if they dark-skinned, they will not be accepted. And so a lot of them take the glutathione to get it in the veins, or they take the pills, or they take the cream and the soap, and they get lightened up. When you come here, you say, well, who is you? Give me like a white girl. I said, no, I'm trying to get me a Filipino. You done change yourself. And now I'm changing my feelings about you. When I met you, you wasn't this white. Now you white as snow. You know? And so they would try to change their complexion just to please you. They don't realize that sometimes when they change their complexion, it's not pleasing you, but it's displeasing you. If any of you guys are like me, I want to accept the person as they are. I don't want you to bleach your skin to try to please me, because that's not going to please me. It may please some other people, but BobbieD is not impressed by that, okay? So, I'm telling you, be ready, be ready, be ready. And then sometime, when you come out here, this is going to be a big shocker. You reunite with your lady, and then she bring a little boy out the side. Say, "This my son." He's like, "What?" "What you mean? This your son? I've been dating you for 2 years over the internet, and you just now telling me you got a son? Oh, I didn't think you were mine." "You mean you don't think I'm a man? You been married before?" "Yeah, I've been married." And then she gonna say, "I'm still married, but we don't live together." What? All those are shockers. Get ready, get ready, get ready. All of the untold stories are going to be told. Okay? And so don't come out here acting like everything is the same as the same day I met you, you were the same. Now, you've changed, she changed. The situation has changed, the world has changed. Okay? So when the world changed, we change. Your lady changed, and then you change. And if you have not kept up with the changes that have happened to her, or she has not kept up with the changes that have happened to you, your relationship gonna be in trouble. Some straight up trouble. You said, "We just gonna pick up where we left off." Now, you can't pick up where you left off. You know why? Because she changed, or you changed, or you both changed. So you have to do what? Come back together, reconfigure your relationship to see if you're still what? Compatible. To see if you're still in love. To see if you still have that chemistry. Not on the internet, because the chemistry that you had on the internet, when you chit-chat, video chat on the internet, FaceTime, whatever, that's a whole different dynamic. When you meet that person face-to-face, up close and personal. I want you to get that, ladies and gentlemen, because it's happened to me. It's happened to me several times. I come out here, I meet them on the internet every day. We find lovey-dovey. Yeah, baby. I get up here and like, oh, she's got a nasty attitude. You know what I'm saying? They change. And if you're not prepared for that, you're going to be in some straight up trouble, okay? No, I'm not going to do that. She want me to take my mask off. I don't want to do that, because I know COVID is still well and alive. I'm not crazy, okay? I might be a little lazy sometimes, but I ain't crazy. And as soon as I forget, as soon as I drop my guard, COVID is going to say, "I got you." And I said, "No, you ain't," because I ain't playing that game. I'm keeping my mask on, and I got my face shield with me. A lot of people looking at me crazy. Look, let me show you. See right here? I got my face shield with me. And a lot of people looking at me crazy because they ain't wearing no face shield. I got my face shield. I ain't playing. You think I'm playing? No. I'm not taking no chances. And I'm not trying to be romantic. I'm taking my face shield. I'm taking every precaution because I don't want to get sick up in here. You know what I'm saying? If BobbieD get that COVID, y'all might not see me no more. I'm telling you straight up. Because I know me. I know what I have to do. But tell you, man, when you reunite with your lady, you have to be cautious and you have to be prepared for things that you have not dealt with her before. Now, on the flip side, it could be a beautiful thing. You could meet your lady and she could be more beautiful. Or you could be more handsome than she remembered on the internet, okay? So it could be a good thing for both of you. But it's how you deal with the situation that counts. Don't get up there and get no attitude with the lady because she ain't all that. And she ain't what you thought she was. Don't do that in front of her. If you have apprehensions about what she's done, how she's changed her appearance, how she speaks to you, how she relates to you, if she bring a little boy and say, "This is my baby boy right here," and he about 1 year old, and you've been talking to her for 2 years, you like, "Whoop." You feel something unhappy down here. All kind of situations are going to happen when we have these pandemic reunions in the Philippines, okay? I want you to understand, pandemic reunions are once in a lifetime reunions. We haven't had this type of situation that's happened to the world in over 100 years, okay? So, be ready for anything and anyone. Be prepared. Have your mind right and have your lady be prepared. So look, I want you to prepare yourself because even though we've talked on the internet, I know you, you know me. We think we know each other. There's a different dynamic when we meet in person. There's a different chemistry that sometimes come out when we meet in person. And I want you to be prepared for that. Discuss it. Because I guarantee you, if you don't discuss it, it's going to discuss you. Yeah, when you meet together, she's going to be running and tell her girlfriend, oh, he's so fat. I don't like him. He's big as a bull. I don't like that man. I didn't know he was that big. I thought he was a small man. And the internet just fooled me. And you know what I'm saying? Or she might have known you was skinny and you blew up like a lot of people blew up over the pandemic. The pandemic, a lot of people blew up just because they sitting around. You know what I'm saying? And what is my point? What is my point? What is my point? My point is that a whole lot of unknown variables will come into play when you deal with your pandemic reunion with your lady and your lady deals with you. Okay? So get ready, get ready, get ready. Changes happen, whether you want them or not. And if you aren't prepared to deal with them, you shouldn't be in a relationship. Because the whole thing about a relationship is changes. I've met Lisa D in 2011. And every year Lisa D went through some changes. So did I. But you know what, man? We kept up with each other. I could say this for, and I could say a whole lot of stuff, but I can say this for me and Lisa D. We kept up with each other's changes, and we didn't let nothing sneak up on us. I knew she was changing in certain ways. She knew I was changing in certain ways. Even to this day, I have changed in certain ways. This year, I changed some stuff. I changed my eating patterns. She don't like it. I changed, you know, now last year I was vegetarian. I went back to meat, but I changed the way I eat. I don't eat a whole lot of meat. I don't eat a whole lot of starch, rice, and stuff. I don't eat that stuff. And so they had to make her change. She had to change how she cooks for me. She cooks a lot of vegetables for me, sauteed vegetables, stir-fried vegetables. She cooks a lot of that. And so that's why we got to go to the market every 2-3 days. We want fresh vegetables. Those are some things I've never done before. So I changed, and not only that, I changed how things I'm doing for the channel, you know? I changed the way I do things. Lisa D has changed. Lisa D is involved with the channel more. We keep up with our changes, okay? And that's what you should do. When you're dealing with your lady, always keep up with your changes, and your lady should keep up with you. The problem, all too more often than not, is that the Filipina does not keep up with the changes for the Philippines, for the foreign men. That's what happens. And then she said, well, I thought you was, I didn't know you were this short. I don't like short men. You said, what? And then a lot of times they use that as excuses to get out of a relationship. What you mean? You know me all this time. You mean you didn't know me? I was this short? Yeah, I didn't know. They're lying because they done found somebody else. A lot of stuff, man. All I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when you meet that man or that woman in your pandemic reunion, remember that things may have what? Changed. And you need to be prepared to deal with the changes that presents itself in your relationship, okay? If you cannot deal with the changes that have presented itself in your relationship, you may have no relationship, okay? It may be over in a matter of days, in a matter of months, in a matter of weeks. It may be over because nobody wants to be caught blindsided by a whole bunch of negative changes, okay? I'm telling you, nobody don't want to be caught like that. That's all I got for you today. We're going to ride the train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation. On the groove, one love. Who we got riding the train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation? Who we got? Find out who up in this house today. Murphy, hey, first man up in the house. So good to see you. So good to see you. Got in the house. Woo! Goldfinger. What's up, Goldfinger? How you doing, brother? I can't read that list because the sun is blacking me out. No, let me see. I can't see it, man. Hold up. Let me see. He said, hello, family. What's up, Murphy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa. He said, you have to run to be number one. That's right. Murphy, hey, number one in the house. The first man up in his house. Good to see you, buddy. All right. One man up, going to number two. Number two, Jeff Wonder. Who we got? Number two trying to hide on me today. Let's see who we got up in here. Terry Flynn, number two, Jeff Wonder. Hi! What's up, Terry? So good to see you. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man. What's up? Rain Man coming in today, and he comes to number two spot. We love you, Terry, but we don't like the number two. Let's go. Who we got? Paul in the house. He said, what's going on, bro? Hey, man, you know how we do. We're high, blessed and highly favored, the flavor of the Lord. He said, I was thinking the same song, Reunited. reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited, and I knew we would. Something like that. I remember that song. It was a sweet song. It was a sweet song back in the day. And all the girls loved, girls love those songs that touches your heart, I thought it was all right, but it was nice. It was nice. And so that's what's going to happen, man. You're going to meet your lady. You're going to be reunited. Or some of you have never met them face to face. So it's going to be a first time. You may not be reunited. It's just going to be a united, because you're not going to be re means again. You're not seeing it again. You're seeing it for the first time. So be ready, man. That's all I got to tell you. Because I'm telling you, when I saw Lisa D, she was Morena, I was like, who is this? But I was a pleasant shock.
But I was hurt.
Huh?
I was hurt.
What do you mean you were hurt?
Because I felt like you don't know me this time.
Okay, or just say it again. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm on my Goldfinger gimbal today. Thank you so much, Murphy Hayes. I'm gonna turn the camera. Now, what you say?
I said, when I met you at the airport, and then you said, is that you? And then I felt hurt, because...
Oh, okay. Okay, this is what she's saying, ladies and gentlemen. She said when I met her in the airport, and I didn't know who, I said, who is this? Who is you? She said she felt hurt because she knew she didn't like the fact that I didn't know who she was. I couldn't help it, Lisa D. You look totally different. I didn't know you. Your color was,
I don't know.
Lisa D is light skinned normally, light skinned. If you imagine Lisa D with my color, that's how she looked. If you imagine Lisa D had my chocolate on her skin, I'm like, who are you? But it was Lisa D, and she was looking good, man. I'm gonna tell you, she was looking good. That color brought all her beauty out. It brought all her basic features out, and she was looking good. But she didn't like their color. She didn't like it. But all the guys were watching her. I'm like, what you looking at? I'm like, hey man, can you keep your eyes in your head? What you looking at? That's mine. All that stuff, man. But she was looking good, man. I'm serious. But that's what I'm saying. Changes happen, and you got to be ready. I wasn't prepared for that change. I didn't think she would look that dark. I didn't think it. In fact, I didn't recognize her. I really didn't. I'm being honest to goodness. I did not recognize her. And so now, if you just saw, she said she felt hurt because I didn't recognize her. I'm sorry, dear. I didn't know you. I hurt your feelings because I said, who is you? But see, that's what happened. You got to be ready. Right, J. Bobby, you. Oh, I can't see this, man. This sun is blocking me out. You said I was thinking, okay, that fall. Terry Fleming, he said, you can't be number one and number two, Sir Murphy. I'll take you on. Okay, I got you, man. Ryan Chain, right, I can't, this sun is messing me up. Terry, Paul, he says, hold on. I gotta get this sun up my, see at least, he fell on. Okay, he said, Murphy, he said, I'm your point man, Sir Terry. Okay, I got you, man. He testing the waters for you, Terry. He paving the way for you, okay, man? Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. He said, BobbieD. Hello, mayong buntag. Hapong gabi. Kumusta ka in Cebu? Hey, Cebu is doing all right, man. One of the best cities in the Philippines is Cebu City. If you've never been to Cebu and you're from the United States of America, if you come here, it will feel much like home to you. That's the way the city is. It's much like America in some of the ways, in many ways, and then it's not. But you'll adjust better in Cebu than you will in Manila. Manila is a, well, I want to say bad words about it, but if you've ever been to New York City and Harlem, Manhattan area, that's how Manila is to me. That's the feel I get. That's the vibe I get when I'm in the Manila. Okay, I can see it better. I'm using this phone. I can see something. That's the feel I get and the vibe I get when I'm in the Manila. I try to stay away from Manila every chance I get. I don't go through Manila when I travel, if I travel out of the country and come into the Philippines, I bypass Manila. I get a straight shot flight from U.S. straight to Cebu. And I advise you guys to do the same if you're coming to Cebu. Do not try to stop over Manila, okay? There's always some trouble or something going on there that you don't want to get involved with. And there's always some flim-flam doing flim flap dudes out there. If you have a layover, they gonna be saying, "Hey, sir, want to have some fun?" All that kind of stuff, and it don't lead nothing but trouble. Okay, you want to stay out of trouble? Stay out of Manila, because there ain't no trouble. Let's go, Rod Train Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Uh,
Read, Lee.
Paul, he said, things can definitely look different in person versus online.
Yeah, it is very, very deceptive, ladies and gentlemen. The internet does not show you, reveal everything. Okay, so when I initially met Lisa D for the very first time, I'm not talking time when she was Marina, but the very first time, I didn't realize she looked so young. She looked older on the internet. Okay, but when I actually met her face to face, up close in person, she was like a little teeny, but I was like, whoa, I'm in trouble. That's why I asked her to show me your ID. I didn't want to get messed up. I made her show her ID. And I know she was that age, but she looked much younger. But yeah, things can be very deceptive. Run Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under One Love.
Paul, yeah, I don't like that on my lady. I don't want my lady looking like that. All those men see her like that. No, she don't do that.
No.
Conservative lady, how I like that.
That's it, man. When you get a woman, I don't care if she's Filipina, she's African American, she's a Russian, whatever. Make your lady respect you and respect herself. Dress decently and in order. Do not have nothing that reveals her butt and all that. You don't need that. Reveal her boobs. You don't need. That's disrespectful to you. Okay? You're a man. You should be. And if you're doing that same thing, wearing all your chest out and all that, you should be ashamed of yourself too, man. Same thing, lady. If your man come up there and he wearing all these sexy things and 15 gold necklaces around his neck to try to be a player, say, look here. You got to, some of this got to go. Either that's got to go, or I'm going to tell them the same thing, lady. Oh, the man that you love or the woman that you love should be available for you. And they should dress according to your specifications. Okay? Dress according to your specifications. If you like them to dress sexy, and that's fine with you, let them dress sexy. I don't like that. If you like them to dress moderate, and that's fine with you, then that's the way it is. That's the way it should. They have to respect your opinion, and you have to respect her opinion. It goes both ways. Ron Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under One Love.
Michael Coffee, we need some coffee, BobbieD. Hi, happy early Thanksgiving, guys. Man on the love train from Nurse Mike.
Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. This is Thanksgiving week.
Happy Thanksgiving.
On Thursday, there will be Thanksgiving in America. And in the Philippines, it's going to be a day ahead because we're like 12 hours ahead of you guys. So, Lisa D and I usually celebrate Thanksgiving together. We usually bake a chicken or get some ham, something like that. And that's how we do our Thanksgiving here. Because turkey is hard to find out here, guys. If you think you will come out here and you have a turkey every year, forget about it. It's very hard to find. When you find one, it costs a lot. And then keep in mind, guys, when you come out here, the Philippines is not like, just like the USA. You know, the USA is going through inflation, right? The Philippines has very, very high inflation. All the prices have shot up because the pandemic, supply chain lines are broken down, okay? So be ready. For whatever money you used to bring out here, you might want to try to double it because things are going to be higher. Round Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under One Love.
Michael Coffee, we need some coffee, BobbieD. Hello, God blessings be with all the guys who are riding the love train today.
Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Round Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under One Love.
Michael Coffee. Hello, some men, tourists, foreigners haven't seen their fiancé girlfriend in almost 3 years in the Philippines.
Yeah, that happens, man. You know, time flies when you're having fun and when you're not having fun. Time flies. So people are very, very anxious to get to see their lady. And you know what? You know, I thought it would be a mad rush to the airports and a mad rush to get here. But people are not coming in. I don't know what it is. Guys they're not jumping to the airport since they can come now. It's not like I thought it would be. And, you know, I think everybody's cautiously waiting to see if this really true. Because you know how the Philippines go back and forth. They'll say one thing and do another. So I guess everybody's waiting to see, you know. But I thought it'd be a mad rush. We'd have a lot of people coming. People are not coming like I thought it would. Let's go round train. Who we got?
Paul. Yeah, now I like when a lady look nice for my eyes. Nice hair, looking fresh, so clean. Like me, I don't play, always doing it right.
Yeah, I like the fresh. I don't mind my lady looking a little, you know, I don't want to say sexy, because I don't like that showing off sex stuff. But you know, a little decent. No, you know, Lisa D dressed exactly what I wanted to dress. When I met her, she was dressed like a schoolmarm from the province. Okay, I said, "Can you spice it up?" And she spiced it up a little bit. She looks a little more modern, and it's not sexy, flashing her body, but she looks nice, just the way I like it. And I've never had any trouble with Lisa D trying to expose her body and expose herself to other men. I've never had any. She has always been cautious about that. She said, she said, this is for you, your eyes on. She's always told me that. What I have is for you only. I don't want nobody looking at your stuff, and I don't appreciate men looking at me when I'm with you. I mean, that's the way it is. And if you find a woman like that, you got somebody tight right long term. Let's go, Ron Trey, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Gunny, he said, thanks, Michael. Coffee and blessings be upon you all.
Amen, amen, amen. Let's go, Ron Trey, BobbieD, who we got?
Coffee, BobbieD, hello. Some guys, men have broken up with their Filipino girlfriend fiancé because of the COVID-19 virus pandemic.
Right. And a lot of people have broken their relationships because they get tired of waiting. That's just the way it is, you know. Everybody can't wait 2 and 3 years. They want it right now. And so, as a result, they said, look, I got to let you go. I want to be true to you. I want to be honest with you. I can't wait no more. I love you, but I need more than you over the screen. I need more than you over the internet. And so I got to find somebody. And it's just too much. It's too much. It's been too stressful. This pandemic has been stressing a lot of people out. And some people are just not like BobbieD and Lisa D that know how to wait. You know, they don't handle it like that. Ron J. BobbieD, who we got?
Murphy Hayes, my first Filipina was very beautiful. She has a beautiful, smooth, golden skin, but at times wore heavy makeup and super daisy dukes. I love Monte Conte.
Oh yeah, man. You know, I never had one like that. One time I came up here, this Filipina she had on jeans, a jeans dress, you know, jean skirt, those denim jean skirt, but it's up to her thigh bone. I said, no, look. Every time we walk somewhere, somebody, you know, it was sexy. I said, this is a little bit too much. I said, can you go back to the room and change that? Because I can't deal with this, you know? So yeah, you got to be careful. Some women, they don't think it's unappealing. They think it's okay. But if you don't let them know it's not okay with you, they'll continue doing it, you know? I don't like a woman showing off her body, and especially if I'm with her and she's supposed to be my woman. Now, you gotta dress moderate and decent. And if I think something ain't right with you, I'm gonna let you know, hey, got to go back, change that. And the vice versa, she has the right to say it about me too. You think I come out here
You don't like it.
every time I turn around, at least she's trying to change my clothes. And I don't like it, but I do it because I respect her. Change that. You ain't down now. You can't wear that. I said, what you mean? I want to wear this. No, you're not gonna wear it. That's okay. I just changed it because I respect her right to have an opinion about what I wear, just like she respects my right. Let's go. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Georgie.
He said, Bobby, why are you speaking through the mask, my man?
Okay, what's the name?
Georgie Antonov.
George Antonio.
Antonov.
Hold up. George Antonov. Antomo. Oh, what's the name? George. What's it? Hey, George, man. I got two things to say to you. Number one, don't you know that there's a pandemic going on? COVID is still raging. Huh? Did you read the news today?
Don't you know that you...
Number one, that's one reason. Number two, I ain't taking no chances. Okay? Those are my two reasons I'm speaking to you through a mask. Okay? George, I'm sorry if you don't like that, but that's just the way it is, brother. Let's go. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Huh?
Keeping it safe.
Yeah, I'm playing
Murphy
safe.
Hayes, if you want to be safe, Bobby.
Hey, I expect it. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna be safe, and I'm gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna let my guards down like some people, and then wind up in the COVID-19 hospital bed. And I'd be like, I'm going to one of Michael Coffey's hospice units. Then ain't no more room, I ain't got no more life in me. I ain't going that route, man. And I'm trying to do everything I can to prevent that. I'm out in the public. I'm not at home. If I was at home, Georgie, I wouldn't have the mask on. But I'm out in the public. And so The COVID is out in the public with me. I haven't forgot about COVID, have you? Let's get real. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, Goldfinger, rock.
Goldfinger. What's up, Goldfinger in the house, Goldfinger, Goldfinger, right? Murphy Hayes in the house. Hey, man, we had an awesome, I put out a very good recorded video. I
Right.
told you guys about everything you need to do to get to the Philippines from beginning to end, okay? It's a guide on arrival and quarantine procedures. So you'll need to know what to do. You won't have to go, well, I don't know what to do. Look at the video. You need to keep up with that video. In the description of that video, I've got numbers and email addresses so you can contact the appropriate people. If you want a quarantine hotel, there's a list of approved, but all hotels are not approved for quarantine. There's a list of approved quarantine hotels there at moderate and decent prices. Okay, all of that's in the description of the video. I spent a lot of time making that video. I need you guys to watch it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna ask you. Don't ask you a whole lot. Watch the video. Terry Fleming, your question to me on the previous broadcast was, how do I know what certification I need? If you look at the end of that video, I discuss your certification requirements for vaccine certification. I tell you about several options, but the one option that you should know about the most is called the One Health Pass. The One Health Pass, if you go to the One Health Pass, it'll tell you what certification you need. Now, most foreigners will need the WHO World Health Organization certification card. It's a yellow card. It's got a QR code on it. You can get that by going to the World Health Organization or most places in America, or if you go online to the World Health Organization site, they're in the database, you can print out one. But you probably will need, that's the most acceptable vaccine certification that you can get in the Philippines, okay? So, I answered your question, Terry, to the end of that, and that's a long video, but it's a lot of stuff. The Philippines is one of the only countries I know that has so many detailed requirements. It's unreal. It is unreal. They don't know how to simplify anything. They just make everything complex, okay? So because of that, it took me a long time to do that video, and it's a long video because of the complex rules of the Philippines. So check out the video. Round train, BobbieD, Lisi, One Nation.
Rainman and House,
Rainman,
Terry
Rainman.
Fleming. Thank you for the donation, Sir Terry. He said, I'll try to make a relationship work again. I think Western women was my problem. I can't deal with them.
Yeah, Western women have a lot more hang-ups than Eastern women, I can tell you that. Western women are more worldly, in my opinion, and they're somewhat more, I would say, more aggressive, and can be more bossy than others, okay? I've dealt with a lot of Western women. Eastern women can be bossy and aggressive too, you know, but for some reason, I have a tendency to get along with Eastern women better than Western women. And I think sometimes a change is good. When all that you've ever known in your life was a Western woman, when you change to Eastern woman, it might do something good for you. All right, let's go round train, BobbieD, Lisi, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, top that thing.
Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get the likes up, y'all. From now on, you're gonna see me doing we're gonna be doing a recorded video and then a live, or we might do a live and a recorded. We try to do a recorded every day. We try to do a live every day. Some days we don't do it, but we try. Okay. And if we didn't do it, there was something that prevented me from doing it, because it takes time to do the videos that are recorded. It also takes time to do the live, okay? But we're trying to do a balance. We're going to do one each every day. We might not make it sometimes, but we try. Okay, you with me, G? Let's go.
Murphy Hayes, not many can, Sir Terry, especially the sisters.
Huh? What?
He said not many can.
Yeah,
Especially
dealing with a Western woman can be very difficult as compared to an Eastern woman. It's because of the culture, you know, how they were raised. Many Western women have this thing about, I'm just as good as a man. I'm going to do everything, I'm just as good as you know. And I'll be honest with you, men and women are different. I have a different skill set. I have a different mentality. That doesn't mean we're not equal as human beings, right? But we're different in things we do. But The women's liberation has caused a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm against it, because I believe in treating people equally and fair, whether they're man or woman. But be careful about women liberation taking it further. Some women think that they're better than men. That's the kind you want to stay away from. Let's go, Ron Terry. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Some women dress to entice men but are really conservative by nature. Then other women like to show you what they working with. You have to know what you want in life and not try and change them.
Right, Terry. That's a good point. There are some women that not necessarily fast and are highly sexual, but they like to dress sexually. It just makes them feel good, and it's okay with that. But you have to make sure, ladies, that when you do that, you find the appropriate person that will be acceptable for that. Because all men don't like women dressing. I don't like my woman dressing sexy. That's me. Okay? That's me. I don't like that. I like my woman looking decent. I look moderate. I don't like her to be way out there with all her boobs hanging out, and all
That's
that.
why a lot of ladies got raped because
Yeah.
how they dress up
Yeah. DCD
in
says,
public.
yeah. DCD said when a woman dresses like that, it sends the wrong signals to a lot of men. And so, some women like dress like that, and they're perfectly innocent in their way, in their minds, but it comes off when you dress like that. It comes off the wrong way to certain men, like you're asking for trouble. So I don't want my woman. I don't want my children. When I raised my girls, I made sure they look decent and know I'm wearing this. I'm wearing that short. They always want to wear miniskirts. I said, nah, you can't wear them. I said, if you come to your knee, I'm all right with me. If above your thighs, that's a lie. Let's go around trade by DC One Nation.
Martha Hayes, he said, this is the kind of woman I like, one that would be aware of how she dresses in public.
She has to be moderate. You don't want nobody that look like an old fogey, old somebody that's just pulled from the grave. You don't want that. But you want somebody to look decent.
I just don't have confidence.
Huh?
I don't have confidence.
You don't have confidence? What do you mean?
How to dress.
Okay, Lisa D said when I met her, she didn't have confidence on how she was supposed to dress. That's why she was looking like a school barn. She didn't have confidence in how she looked and how what clothes she wore. But when I started dating her, and I said, look, can you spice it up a little bit in your appearance? Then she got confidence because she knew that I was asked. I liked her, but I knew she could do better, and that's how her dress wear started getting better. But you have to encourage a woman to look decent. Okay, every man wants women. If you're out there listening to me, listen to this. Every man wants a woman that looks good. Okay, and I don't mean looks good to attract other men. That's not necessarily it. That looks good and decent. Okay, if you attract somebody else, that's fine, but don't wear stuff to purposely attract attention to other men. That does not feel good to the man you're with, okay? Because he doesn't feel like he has you all to himself. He feels like he has to share you with 15 other guys that looking up and down you like this. No man in their right mind wants that. Let's go. Ron Trey.
Coffee. BobbieD, hello. After waiting 2 or 3 years to see your Filipina fiancé girlfriend, you will find out how true your mahal kita is with her.
Right. Time
True love with her.
true love stands the test of time. So, if you're truly in love with her, and she's truly in love with you, time will bear it out. When you meet each other, you'll determine if it's still hot. Your love for each other is still hot, or lukewarm, or it's cold. If it's cold, you got to fold. You got the FOLD if it's cold. Well, if it's hot, it's going to be just like snot. It's still running hot, long, and strong. Okay? If it's lukewarm, then you have to do something to put the sizzle and the heat back in it. Okay? And I would suspect, ladies and gentlemen, for the majority of people that have not seen their woman in 2 or 3 years, there may be some changes.
It's a big test.
It's a big test. There may be some changes to your situation, to your love, your level of love. Okay? And so you have to get back in there and see if it's something worthwhile keeping. Okay? Let's go Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, I remember in the 70s and 80s, men and women both wore day C tubes if your pants were loose back, then something was wrong with you, huh?
Now, I don't know. I remember the ladies wear the Daisy do stuff, all that shot stuff up to their crotch and all their butt. I remember that. They still doing that now. They don't call them Daisy do, but they just still doing the same thing. They do that a lot out here in the Philippines. I don't know what it is. Women just like to see I don't know, they just like to reveal their crotch and all that. I don't like that. That's me, that's nasty. Don't come up on me. I'm not your man. And you win all, I'm looking at everything you got. You hanging everything out. From your coconuts to down to your crotch. I don't like that. That's not appealing to me. Okay? But I don't remember men doing that, but I guess some men did it too. But that's the nasty to me. Don't come to me and you got everything hanging out. And especially I'm not your man. I'm like, can you please put some clothes on? I don't appreciate that. Let's go, Ron Train. Who we got?
Monroe Smith. Hello, BobbieD and Lisa D from Greensboro, North Carolina.
What's up, Monroe in the house? Monroe in the house. Brown Bullet in the house. What's up?
What's up?
Monroe, my brother from another
He's in the caboose today.
Riding the caboose, that's all right, man. As long as you got on the train, you all right with me. Let's go, Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation, all that. Woo, one love.
Michael Coffee,
Need some
BobbieD,
coffee?
hi. When you reunite in 2022, you will see how true your love is for your fiancé girlfriend.
No doubt, no doubt. You will see whether it's real or whether it's phony or fake, okay? And a lot of Filipinas, ladies and gentlemen, trying to fake the funk for 2 years. You know what I mean? What you mean fake the funk? Yeah, faking the funk. Faking that they still in love when they not. They got two men on the side doing the bang bang, and you coming home, they're gonna be the third doing the bang bang. The only reason why she's doing the bang bang with you is to get the bang bang montage. You gonna believe? You think I'm playing with you? There's gonna be a lot of situations like that. Let's go, Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation.
Monroe. Hello, Murphy Hayes, and congrats for #1 today.
Congrats, Chief Murphy. Let's go, Ron Train. Who we got?
Monroe. Hello, Terry Fleming. What's up?
What's up, Terry? You all right, man? Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, I saw a white guy wearing Daisy Duke and almost.
Yeah, I've seen some guys like that. When you see these guys, and you ever seen these guys with these Speedos on? You know what Speedos is, right? You know that when you go to the beach and you see a guy with a one piece on, it's all nothing but his crotch. That's called a Speedo. And man, I don't like that. That looks so nasty, man. But I'm so damn lucky, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the one. Don't come around me. You got a Speedo on, cause I'm gonna look, man. I'm not the one. Who are you? I'm gonna get away from me. Let's go, Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, yeah, but we can't retake the shots to get the proper paperwork if they want to honor the shot records themselves.
So what now? You can do what?
He's talking about the certificate.
Certification? What else?
He said, yeah, but we cannot retake the shots to the proper paperwork if they want honor.
Right. That's what I'm saying, Terry. You have to have the specific paperwork for your certification, because if they don't honor what you bring up there, you're in trouble. So the best thing to do, I gave y'all the information you need. Get the WHO World Health Organization. It's called the ICV card, International Certification Prophylaxis Card. That's acceptable in the Philippines, and most worldwide countries will accept that WHO. The Philippines accept the WHO one. So if you get that one, you're going to be all right, okay? Get that one, okay? Let's go. Ron Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, hello, Sir Monroe. What's up?
What's up, man? You all right?
Murphy Hayes, hello, Sir Monroe Smith. What's up, Sir Terry Fleming? There are some men who are violent and blame that they do to a woman on how they dress. If a man takes a woman, it is not her fault. It's his.
If a woman wears something that's revealing and seductive in front of other men, then if you say it's not her fault, no, if she has something happens to her because of that, it's not her fault that she wore what she did, but it's the fault of the people that's doing what they did to her. That's the problem. Just because a woman wears something sexy and revealing, don't make it her fault that they took advantage of her. But women have to be mindful that what she wears does have an effect on others. So if she respects herself and want to be careful and cautious, she won't wear seductive, sexy stuff like that, especially around men that she know could take advantage of her. So It does not mean that she did anything wrong. It means that she was taken advantage of. The people that took advantage of her had no morals and decency not to take advantage of her. Okay? So just because a woman wears sexy stuff don't mean that she's the one causing the problem. You have a right, women have the right to wear what they want, just like a man has the right to wear what they want. But women, a man has to respect what a woman wears, whether she wears a Daisy Duke or whether she wears a long dress. You know, women have to be respected. And the problem is when the man don't respect the woman because she wears something sexy, then the man gonna blame it on the woman that, well, you know, she was asking for it. No, she wasn't asking for it for you to rape her. She wouldn't ask for you to take advantage of her sexually. She wore something seductive and suggestive, but she didn't ask for that. They have a right to wear what they want to wear. You know? So it's up to the men to hold control themselves. Don't blame that you took advantage of a woman and blame her because she wore something sexy. Don't do that. She has a right to wear if she wants. You have a right to, it's up to you to be smart enough to not to control yourself and not to take advantage of other people. Let's go, Ron Terry. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, he said, Amen, Lisa. To the women that are listening, say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud, and ooh, say it loud. I'm black and I'm a, Lisa D would say it loud. I'm a Filipina and I'm proud. Okay? Let's go, Ron Terry. Who we got?
I got coffee, BobbieD. Hi, guys, man. Go check out the Guapa Maganda Filipinas at the Ayala Mall in Cebu working.
Yeah, man. You want to find a nice woman, Filipina, go to the mall. There's a lot of cashiers. They're always looking friendly and neat and clean. And they're happy to meet you and greet you. Say, listen, I noticed you. I'm in Kidu here, and I'm trying to meet some friends. Could you give me your cell phone? I'll text you. Or, hey, can you take my number and text me when you can? I just want to meet some friends. I'm new here, and you look like somebody I'd like to get to know. You look like somebody who's happy, and I'm trying to meet some happy people. Yep. Make yourself known and make yourself friendly. You'd be surprised how many people start calling you, and you get on some dates, and you take them out, and next thing you know, you lovey-dovey. Yep, this is how it happens. This is how it happens. Let's go. Round chain, who we got?
Martha Hayes. Lisa, also how some Filipina act in public also sends the wrong message.
Right. That is very true. A lot of Filipinos, like I mentioned, I don't know what it is in this culture, but they have this, women here have this thing about letting everything hang out. The Daisy Dukes, when you come out here, if you haven't been to the Philippines before, your head gonna be turning. But they wear it. They show everything. And I don't think it's right. You don't see the older women doing it a lot, but it's mostly the younger women. And when you see women like that, that should be a signal to you. If you're looking for that, that's fine. That's a signal to go ahead and get it. But if you're not looking for that kind of woman, that should be a signal to you to stay away from that. Okay? You look for somebody that's decent and moderate, and that's the best thing for you. Let's go, Ron Trey. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Lisa D is a woman who has the right attitude in life. She will go a long way.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Lisa D has a good attitude, and sometimes her attitude has to be adjusted.
I have bad and good.
She has good attitude sometimes, and then she can have a bad attitude. Me too.
No
but
one
most of the
is
time,
perfect
nobody's
except
perfect. Most of the time, she knows when she's got a bad attitude, and I know it too. And I stay out of her way, and she'll stay out of my way when I got one too. I see. Sometimes she wakes up with got a bad attitude. Don't say nothing to me. And sometimes she'll do to me. She said, you got a bad attitude, Bobby. You don't say nothing to me. That's what we do. We know when each other.
When in the morning when I came downstairs and he's downstairs, and then he was like, good morning, and then I replied slowly, good morning. I said, no, I mean, when I reply him, he will act, you have a bad attitude, because when I reply, you should have a life.
Then nobody understood what you said. Okay, let me repeat what she said in the American way. She said when she gets up in the morning and she have an attitude, she'll say, and I said, good morning. She'll say, something like, she may not say nothing. Then I said, oh, man, you got a bad attitude. Go back to bed, because nobody won't be bothered with that. And that's how we do. We call each other out for what it is. And when you understand that what the other person's going through, then you know how to stop trouble a lot. Okay, I know she got a bad attitude. I stay out of her way till she sometimes she'll get better. and she does the same for me. All right, guys, it's getting real. It's getting real. It's getting, who else? That's it.
Still have Marfa Hayes. I saw a fat guy wearing speedos. Everyone was staring.
Yeah, they were standing. I don't know what it is. The fat guys are the one that want to wear the speedo, and they got all that weight hanging out. I don't. People need to be real, man. You don't even need to do all that. You just want to expose yourself. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hello. Guys, man, make sure you have been saving your quota for 2022. Don't come there. Barato will be ready, man.
No, don't come here with no money in your pocket, and don't come here acting cheap. But you're going to be talked about and used and abused. When the Filipino find out you ain't got no money, or you cheap, they going to find somebody else. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, I live on Miami Beach. The things I see here are unbelievable.
Yeah, I'll tell
Got
you.
a lot of vitamin C.
I've been to Miami, Terry. I know what you're talking about. Miami Beach. Hey, the women wear these two-piece thongs and all their butts hanging out. And then on the top, it's supposed to cover up. They cover up everything on the top.
To cover the nipple.
They only cover the nipples. That's it. So you see the
Wow.
whole coconut hanging out, but they have a little thing on the nipples. That's it. I was like, what? They might as well be naked. I mean, but yeah, Miami Beach. You have to wear some shades over there. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So my whole time there, we went out there for a weekend because we've never been, and we had a good time. But hey, man, you go to Miami Beach, it's gonna open up your eyes. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Monroe Smith, yes, I agree, BobbieD. We will see what type of Filipina lady we got in the year 2022. Hopefully, everyone will have a good Filipina lady, as I know my Manila lady is one for me.
Yeah, in 2022, guys, I think you guys are doing the right thing. You're taking your time before you come out to the Philippines. You gotta wait till the dust settles and everything is worked out. I know a lot of you guys don't want to quarantine. I wouldn't want to quarantine either. So wait till 2022, probably be the best for you. But if you gotta come on out now, come on out now. You just gotta deal with the red tape. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, we have to be truthful woman. Even though she likes to dress sexy, she has to be aware that there are people out there who are sick, and she must dress accordingly to protect herself. Self is not iPhone.
Right. There's people out there that will take advantage of a sexy woman, whether she means to attract their eyes or not.
Yeah.
And then she has to be aware of that. And if you get a Filipina that just like, and some Filipinos just like to dress sexy. They're not trying to attract nobody. They just like to dress sexy, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if they get to a point where men looking at her, they want to take advantage of it, that's when they need to make changes. Okay, that's when they need to that's when the line, you have to draw the line. And then if you don't like it, you gotta let, hey, look, I know you like to dress like this, but it makes me angry that you're dressed like this when I see other men, the way I see other men look at you. I don't like it. And if you respect me, you make some changes. If they don't make changes, there. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hello. Things stuff may cost double because of the pandemic. The Philippines have some more quota on young men.
What, huh?
Things stuff may cost double.
Oh, yeah. Inflation is going out here big time. Everything went up, y'all. Everything went up. So whatever you came out here with last time, bring some more money because everything's higher. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Arthur Hayes, typos. I got you, Sir Hayes.
Got you.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hello. Remember to meet some of your Filipina fiancé girlfriend family members. One will tell you something you didn't know.
Right. Yeah, you should always meet the family member. Don't try to get out of that. Meet them, whether you want to or not. You will learn some things that you didn't know about your Filipino, because she's not going to tell you everything. Just like you're not going to tell her everything. Some things you have to find out on your own. Okay? Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Monroe Smith, yes, BobbieD, I agree. If a woman or a group of women wearing short dresses or revealing their bodies, you sure don't want to put a ring on that.
No, I don't want to put a ring on no woman that's going around here showing all the stuff I only supposed to see. No, don't play that game with me. You not for me. You for the men looking at you. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, you get used to the women out here.
Yeah, in Terry's case, he's out there on Miami Beach. And on Miami Beach, that's all you see is naked women. They're wearing pasties on the nipples and then we're in the thong. You get used to that. But you know, if you've never see that every day, like I wasn't used to when I was like, whoa, whoa, what? They allow that on this beach? It'll shock you if you're not used to it. That's it.
Terry Fleming, the women here are practically naked and men don't raise them.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
what they do. That's it.
Martha Hayes, ever been to a nude beach, you will be knocked off your feet.
If you go to Miami Beach, it's not a nude beach, but you feel like it's a nude beach. the way they wear that stuff. Let's go, Lady. Come on.
That's it.
All right, guys. It's been real.
Real.
It's getting hot out here. We got to go.
We
It's
got
getting
to
hot in
go.
here. I'm going to take my clothes off. You know that song? It's getting hot in here. I'm going to take my clothes off. You remember that song, y'all? That was back in the 90s. All right, guys. We got to go. Check y'all on the other side when we get you to the next video. All right?
Thank you, Sir Terry, for the donation.
Thank you, Sir Terry, for the donation to the nation.
Showing up, guys.
Thanks everybody for showing up, and we'll see y'all on the next video. We may do a live or recorded, but when I'm doing the recording, y'all, I'm gonna try to do as much premieres as I can. Y'all be ready, okay? That's it. Now, this is BobbieD say, take care, God bless. This is BobbieD
Peace.
and Lisa D.
God bless. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.